Nigerian authorities have demanded Finland stop an anti-government activist. He has been stirring up tensions online while living in the Nordic country, including calling for a Nigerian region to secede. Nigeria's Inspector General says the African country is taking all possible efforts to deter meddling from abroad, especially ahead of next week's presidential election.
Simon is talking from somewhere in Finland. I'm sure our foreign ministry and the NIA are looking into these issues to see how it can be taken care of. It can be seen as an incitement, it can be seen as an work of somebody who wants to destabilize the nation and so forth.
Now, he wields substantial influence online and has been known to stoke the flames of riots that have erupted in a number of Nigerian cities. He has called for millions of Nigerians to participate in anti-government protests in recent months. Nigeria has even summoned the Finnish ambassador to address the government's concerns about the activists. Now, let's take a closer look at Simon Ekpa. He is a political activist currently living in Finland. He's been accused of spreading fake news online and using social media to incite violence in Nigeria. Ekpa has called on millions of people in southeastern Nigeria to boycott the upcoming presidential and general elections and says one region should even secede from the country. Finland has reportedly described those provocations as unacceptable despite not having taken concrete measures to counter them.
Our position is very clear. We cannot in any way condone calls for stopping the conduct of elections or any actions aimed at preventing people from exercising their democratic rights. Every individual has the right not to vote, but actions aimed at preventing others from doing so are clearly not acceptable.
Now, we heard from a political analyst who says that although the Finland-based activist poses a threat to the Nigerian government, the elections will proceed as scheduled.
Right now, it's a person of concern to the security agencies, given the fact that he's outside of the country and is inciting people against the government. This is not the first time he has been making similar threats, asking people not to go to work or every Monday of the week for some time now. His incendiary comments will be a threat on the peaceful conduct of election, but the police have said that they are on top of the situation. I don't think his threat is sufficient.
All right, lovers of freedom, freedom fighters, the great land of Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. You know, this is the only channel where you get your legit information regarding the war between the Biafra Liberation Army and the Zoo Army of Nigeria. Now, quick one. The federal government have been trying every means to arrest or kidnap Simon Ekpa from Finland because of the 2nd of December declaration. So they are trying every possible means to make sure that they destroy the movement of the people or they destroy the freedom of the people. They are trying everything means to make sure that that particular convention will not hold. That is why they keep doing all these things they are doing. Now, they are still trying and writing the Finnish government to make sure that they kidnap or arrest Simon Ekpa in Finland. This is very, very serious. You can see the early video I posted earlier. Then you can understand what I'm talking about. Now, relax and listen to this broadcast. We will have to reveal everything. We will reveal everything that is happening. So the federal government now have tried their best to make sure that they kidnap Simon Ekpa from Finland. Now, they want to use Uchechi Delela. Uchechi, that's the wife of Martin Nandekalo. That is the woman they want to use now to make sure that they get Simon Ekpa from Finland. Either they kidnap him the way they kidnapped Martin Nandekalo or they arrest him in Finland. So this is the evil egg they are trying to use to destroy the movement. But the People's Army can never be defeated. The more they try to use this other plan, the more we use this other plan. because we're the freedom fighters. And for sure, come 2nd of December, over 50 people that have voted, come 2nd of December, believe me, the Biafra movement will have a different shape. And you understand why we keep telling you that Biafra is coming and it's 70% ready. Biafra coming is 70% ready, because on that 2nd of December, we'll be able to spread this information to the whole world. On that 2nd of December, the whole world will be able to realize what is really happening in Southeast. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. More broadcasts will be shared. More videos will be shared. Now, this particular Uchechi they want to use now have even written to the Finnish government. He even wrote to the Nigerian government too about the arrest and kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi. Now, listen to this secret broadcast. Listen to this secret audio. Then you understand what we are talking about. Now, stay tuned. More video is coming up. Do well to subscribe and turn on the notification button for more updates. Now, listen.
Is going to be the one that the Prime Minister will make, which the CCTV footage will be played to the public, to the whole world. Because after this one, I'm not sure if I will have time for her again. Because we're going to analyze very many things here. A lot of things will be analyzed here. Now, one of the reasons why I'm doing this evening, because I'm not going to allow this to slide, is because the man in question, I told you that I will tell you the reason why I'm doing this evening. The time right now is exactly 35 minutes past 8 p.m. here in the land of Chukwokika, Biafra. It is 35 minutes. Did not just join the Biafra Liberation Army. He came from the Eastern Security Network. We rescued ESN from the scavengers, and ESN metamorphosed into Biafra Liberation Army after the formation of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. So nothing is new. If anybody is telling you, hey, Simon Ekpa from boys, call them Biafra Liberation, is a lie. Nothing is new. I want you to know it today. Nothing is new. It is called Biafra Liberation Army because we now have a government, and the government cannot operate with a mere vigilante group, as it was referred to during ESN. Hence, the name has to change. Are you paying attention? Yes, you can tell me there was new recruitment, of course. Of course. But it did not start with the new recruitment. It started with the then ESN. Even under the autopilot and under the government in exile, when it was newly formed, we were still doing monthly and weekly contribution for the support of Eastern Security Network, until the name was changed to Biafra Liberation Army. I want you to pay attention. If lay down, download. So no, nothing is new. The only thing which is new is the government. That is the only thing that is new. In terms of security, it started with Mazen Nnamdi. So if anybody telling you, hey, Simon Ekpa has armed some criminals, that person is actually calling Mazen Nnamdi the leader of criminals. I want you to pay attention. So now she is now mocking her ex-husband and calling him evil and hurting his own people. Now, do you know where she closed it? She said, and there is loneliness in its reckoning. Now, she's not using Cho Ayaba as an example. She is equally using Mazen Nnamdi as an example to Simon Ekpa. He is telling Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of BLGIE, that look at Nnamdi that you called your leader. He is lonely now. That is what she's telling us. But many of you must have read this and then you read it and went, because of course you understand English. So you know what she said. She said the fate of the fate that awaits the midget. You know what she meant. But have you sat down and analyzed it properly? And there is loneliness in its part, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is lonely. That is what the woman was talking about. You see, are you paying attention? Now, let us go straight to the current development. Current development, please let me know once again if my voice is coming out clear. Loud and clear, let me know in the comment section. Very, very, very important, because I na banyezi no even na bo ugo ebelugo na mbawu. Let me know if my voice is coming out clear. Wherever you're listening from, I want to know if you can hear me loud and clear without any glitches, no scratch. If my voice is very, very clear, let me know in the comment section. Now we are going to begin with this. Pay very good attention, my people. We will never ever spare any nincompoop, any unscrupulous element, any idiot that the enemies of Biafra freedom want to use to thwart the effort of the Biafra government in exile to free our people from the bondage and shackles of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, and their British accomplices. And their British colonizers, so to say. Now, this woman, this same Delilah, tweeted a couple of days ago, and she said, anytime Nnamdi Kanu's court date springs around the corner, these contaminated imbeciles, these leeches, Nnamdi Kanu called you a leech. The last time he was in court, and it means you are an ectoparasite. These ectoparasites, these vermins, Nnamdi Kanu said he does not know where these animals came from. She is calling us names. These untrained mopeds and coarse cankerworms with their imbecilic midget of a rape. He said her husband, but it is actually her ex-husband, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, separated with this woman many years ago. A lot of you are not aware. A lot of you do not know. I have said it time without number. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not go to Kenya from London. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya from Germany, where he was living in the house of Kanunta Kanu. I have said it a couple of times. The video he made where he was praying with Apurachia, with Mmanyoko in a balcony, is in the house of Kanunta Kanu. I have said it many times. I've said it many times. He was living with Kanunta Kanu before he left to Kenya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu separated with the woman many years ago. He never wanted to say it in order to concentrate in the struggle. Now, she said her ex-husband calls him Nwadaka, would begin to splitter Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast, literally yapping nonsense, displaying their criminality, bias and kidnapping in the name of Nnamdi Kanu. In the name of who? In the name of who? She said, just to tag him to their crimes. See the video below. Nnamdi Kanu said, you are not doing it for him. Who is doing who? And who is doing what? When he talked about war, he means a mental war. Onye ka na-aghọrị? Onye ka na-aghọrị? Ụmụ okoko. Onye ka na-aghọrị? Wild people everywhere. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said on a live interview with the one man called Rudolph, the former employee of Sahara Reporters. Rudolph is an Igbo man in America. Interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I am a student of contemporary history, and I have not seen any country that gained independence through peaceful means. He said it in the public. International Charter, including African Charter, Article 20, 1, 2, and 3 is there. So don't confuse us. We are not kids. We are not kids. Delilah, we are not kids. You can't deceive us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also said it on a live interview with the current Prime Minister of BRGIE, Mazi Samanekpa. He asked a question. Mazi Samanekpa asked him a question, and he responded to that question with another question. He said, do you think that the flag, the dragon flag, that let me call it by the name that he used, the name he used, do you think that the guns that we have raised, do you think that the guns we have carried are going to be dropped if Biafra is not restored? He responded. How many of you are aware of what I'm saying? Because I usually like, when I'm talking, I like to see confirmation. I normally like to see confirmation in the comment section. How many of you are aware of what I'm saying? He said, do you think we are dropping our guns anytime soon until Biafra is restored? How many of you are aware of what I'm saying? Including his, meeting and soliciting for arms to fight for his freedom in America when he visited World Igbo Congress. How many of you are aware of this? These things are in the public. I am not making up any story. I'm not making up any story. So, madam, you can't confuse us. We are wiser than you. Your brain is just like a burokoko. We are wiser than you. Apart from listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we already wise. The knowledge is in, God gave it to us. I did not become wise because I was listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no. Because there are many people who are listening, who also listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like I did, yet they know nothing. They are not wise. The knowledge is not there. So God created us and gave us the knowledge from birth. So we as we grow up, we sharpen it. We sharpen it. We make it more sharper. As we see things in life, pass through lives and challenges, and also, see many things, including listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as well, then our brain became more sharp, more sharp, became sharper than even as never before. So we did not become wise overnight. No, the wisdom has been there from beginning. You understand? A lot of people, especially those following the criminals in the DOS West African Limited, they were all listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They were all listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. like us. So why are they just behaving because of the money that was paid to them, or are they behaving because they are idiots and ignorance? The question is left for of course, the Delilah to answer. Now, she continued. She said, when he talked about war, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about war, he means a mental war. Mental war. Oh, look, you twist our brain. Oh, look, you twist our brain. When he talked about Somalia being better than Nigeria, he means it economically. And I am all this while. Delilah, AC from village, Popo United Kingdom. Na kuzizira ani Nnamdi Kanu gwarai. Banse Uchechi Amona village. AC village, Popo ya. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was like God to this idiot. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the God of this idiot. Where Greba Amorogo. Amorogo be Kebe Galu school. Keba Amorogi Kebe Galu school Mpago Owe Milonia. Was your father a millionaire? Or is your father, even till now, is your father a millionaire? If not, you giving part of the proceed you sold from your husband betrayal, from your betrayal, from the betrayal of your husband, if not giving your father part of the proceed, is your father a millionaire? Amorogenebe, in well passport to be fair, no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you have an international passport? Not do you? Did you have an international passport before you marry Mazi? Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu married you? Iye jizi we potazina akozila ani if I am kagumalo. One of you. Now she said Nnamdi Kanu said you do not work for him. Of course, I have addressed this before. We are not working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I myself, I am not working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How can I work for? I am not even working for Mazi Samaneba. I am not working for the Prime Minister. I am not working for anybody. I am working for my freedom and the freedom of my people who are Biafrans at large. I am not working for anybody because nobody pays me salary. How can Mazi Samaneba be working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not paying him salary? I don't understand how it works. How do you reason, my people? How do these people reason? I don't work for anybody. I am supporting the Prime Minister Mazi Samaneba because he is fighting for my freedom. And I am fighting for my freedom and the freedom of my people who are Biafran people. I am not working for anybody. Because nobody employed me. Nobody employed me. I am not working for anybody. So how can you come on Twitter and in the public and tell me Nnamdi Kanu said you do not work for him? Who is working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Nobody is working for him. The Prime Minister does not work for anybody. He is working for his own freedom and the freedom of his people who are Biafran people. In case you are not aware, you better know it today. All sign about all sign Chanine, collective effort to the freedom of our people and our land. Obuni mepe business, igapota edanepota one boy, mobo, you employed somebody. That person will be working for you. You a salary or no numerical agreement or serve working for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, you settle lawyer. But when there is nothing like this, then how can you come and say you are not working for me when I did not employ you? Now she said, you are a criminal. Oh, go abuzi judge. You are the judge. Go abuzi conclude through where confirm. You are a criminal and your fellow criminals are operating under your umbrella. Nnamdi Kanu said those faffing about and seeking relevance with his name, buying and kidnapping people are not working for him. of course, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Benjamin Madubuku, who have criminal gang, who kidnap people for ransom in Biafra land, are not working for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Never. They can never work for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. Now, she said, Nnamdi Kanu said, he leads IPOB, and IPOB is one family, but you attack that same IPOB, claiming they no longer exist. In your little P-shaped mind. We have never stopped saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. We have never for one day stopped saying that. He remains the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, but the IPOB led by Chike Dozieha is not the IPOB of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He even said it in the public, in the courtroom. He said it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Now, she said, IPOB is one family all over the world. Nigeria government needs to understand that Igbos value lives, and that is why no neocolonialist agent recruited to counter our peace and freedom that Alibo, the ancient land, will not make mad. They are already mad. Uchechi, you are mad already. And the madness which is coming, keep Azua. Your video will soon be on the social media. Uchechi, your video is about to, trend on social media. Imalokwa oburu ne yango angunsi yakwango nsi noge. Imalifi emo nwegi ga mekoyo noge before neku, because imale ebe nka ya no weku. Before the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile will start calling you Akuna Kuna or confirm go something. In case Biafrans are not aware, listen. The time we began the fight of DOS against the DOS, the Prime Minister was still telling us to calm down. He was telling us that if the DOS council sit at home, that means they still have more plans that are even bigger than sit at home, which is coming. Until all give any dolianya or jida all the evidence. Owe potanike. The time we began to fight a Ejiofor, it happened on my home. I'm the one that hosted the program. I hosted the program. Mazi Simon Ekpa told us, you cannot fight a Ejiofor on my platform. Everything I'm telling you happened in the public. You know? He told us that was where the whole problem started. I hosted the program. Nelly Ofebu was there. This idiot Nsimana Abarika Kwampuramu was there. And all of them, my Faith Ogala, both Denkozo, Ndidu, they were all there. Mazi Samlepa told us, you cannot fight a Ejiofor on my platform. And he left. He left the live broadcast. It happened live. How many of you are aware of what I'm saying? Because I like when I'm talking. People should confirm it in the comment section. How many of you are aware of it? I personally hosted the live program. I was the conductor. You know? So, but when he had all the evidences he wanted, Sophia, thank you, they were all there. They were all there. When he had all the evidences that he wanted to have, because this man called Mazi Simon Ekpa cannot criticize you or fight against you without evidence. I want Uchechi to know that Ikoye Jugo on a very big mess. before Mazi Simon Ekpa will start calling her Kuna. We are talking about somebody that I know how he does his thing. The moment he gathered all the evidences against the Ejiofor, boom, Opotanike, the same was you Opotanike against the OS, or Potakwanike against the Ejiofor, and my brothers and sisters, the result all in a public. The result were all in a public. Are you paying attention? So, any kind of gagoduni look at Jinaka, but I want you to know now this Uchechi is finished. This Uchechi Furo, she's finished. Even though Gaby don't now fight quite this Uchechi. Earlier on, long ago, I think that was in 2022 or even late 2021. This same Mazi Simon Ekpa was busy, fighting for her. That is to show when anybody the obiye the ocha, on anybody obiye the ocha, akaya the ocha, that person can never fall. I'm telling you, if nagwagebo pure, everything I'm telling you is gospel. When people were fighting this same woman, Nelly Ofebu them over Sophia, they were calling her Shawo on a live broadcast. Mazi Simon Ekpa was busy protecting her. What's his name? Can somebody remind me? If can you remind Maxwell, Pastor Maxwell? After Mazi Simon Ekpa was busy conducting prayer sections with Pastor Maxwell and this same woman, bringing in this woman to join the prayer, section and kind of broadcast. He was busy protecting this same woman. This same woman today that want to bring him Kebuoya. Why actually Kebuos Mazi Simon Ekpa Nketa Nkechi? This same Mazi Simon Ekpa was busy protecting her when people were calling her Shawo. Because Mazi Simon Ekpa can never fight you unless two things happen. First of all, you must be the one to fight him. And he will warn you several times. If you do not stop, then he will fight back. That is number one. Then number two, he will have evidence to fight you. That is what I have noticed about him. He doesn't fight when others are fighting. He doesn't fight because my group or my people or my followers are fighting. No, he fights when he has every proof to fight you. So that when he's fighting, he will come for you and you are finished. Once he comes for you, you are finished. You are gone. People are wondering, why is it that whenever Mazi Simon Ekpa make an exposition about somebody, that person will feel is gone? Because he doesn't do explanatory exposition. That is the same thing I told Nelly Ofebu and the idiot Nsima and Kedafaya Kedafan cause on Italy. Faith or Gala. I told them when they were ganging up to start fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa, I told them, look, Biafrans do not listen to explanatory exposition. Nobody have time for explanatory exposition. You don't have any evidence of whatever you are claiming against him, and so allow him to be. Because if you ever fight him, you are gone. Because nobody will listen to you. I told them pump and play, and they did not listen to me. They went on to fight him, and that was their end. That was their end. So let's continue first. According to her, she said, we have what we call Nsala, of course, which in Italy email ya, and Nsala emegewa, omegokwanogewa already. We understand the meaning and the importance of Obara. Now, Therefore, we will continue to counter you. Therefore, we will continue to counter you. Ogo na deifa. O maro no onyo na delife jidego video ya. Wahala be like bicycle. Wahala. Ogo na afili onu. O maro na onyo na afili onu jidego video ya n'aka. Ne on kwa na ebo na pale one ni na amu ya. Ona agbari. Chai, o adiegu. Onye no no wakubaka yoto. This message today for our people in Olono wa kubaka goto. She said there is no way. She said there is no way your recruit can tag Nnamdi Kanu to his crimes. It will not happen. When you are all done raving mad on the internet with your computer generated imbeciles, the fact that na anewe obodo enwe nwekwa nnukwu mmadụ nwekwa nnukwu mmanwụ ma ndị oti mkpu remains untwatted. Ụmụ okoko kimpa with this. Now she attached this very video and I want to play the video. After playing this video, I will show you something else.
I love my people very much and they know it. I don't want all this, anybody involved. I've been hearing about idiots talking all over the place. Some fools trying to be relevant because of Biafra or trying to use my name to gain relevance.
Yes. Did you hear that? Trying to use my name to gain relevance. Are you paying attention? Trying to use my name to gain relevance. Now, let us begin. Because a lot of people do not understand. Let us begin. First of all, I want you to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows Mazi Simon Ekpa very, very well. Pay attention. Number one, Mazi Simon Ekpa has become relevant already before joining the Biafra struggle. I want you to know this. Pay attention, I'm taking you somewhere. Mazi Simon Ekpa is already a politician, a well-recognized politician, which we have seen videos and his campaigns back in the days, which he has held various offices in Finnish politics, served the Finnish people diligently. We all know this, no doubt. Nobody can doubt it unless you are doubting yourself. And all these things, who be powerless? Onye ke powerless, as if that is not enough, right? Onye bu Ifeanyi Ejiofor before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu akpọlia. Onye bu Ifeanyi Ejiofor osiebe wee pụta. Ọkwa anyị fụrụ mpa ya na video. Ọkwa anyị fụrụ mpa ya na video. Didn't we see his father? Onye bu Benjamin Madubugu osiebe wee bịa. Onye bu mpa ya, onye mụ ya. Ọkwa Biafra ka o ji achọ relevance. Kedu onye mu Benjamin Madubugu? Onye mu Ofoma, who claimed to be the chairman of communication of IPOB. Onye mu Ofoma. Ndị niile na-arụrụ DOS ọrụ onye mu fa, where do they come from? Who do they have any name? Are they not seeking for relevance with IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Yeah? Are they not seeking relevance? Onye mufa. Now let's continue.
I don't want it. I don't want any killings, no kidnapping. All this nonsense are alien to us as a people. I don't know where these animals came from. Yes. They are taking advantage of the fact that I'm in detention. But it will soon end. They know what IPOB stands for. IPOB is one family. Any idiot trying to leech on IPOB, trying to use the name of IPOB, trying to subvert the will of the people, our principles and our core values, that person has a lot to contend with when the time comes.
Did you hear him? Any person who is using the name of IPOB. Are you here? This is clear. This is very, very clear. Let me take that again. Let me take it again.
Some of IPOB trying to subvert this one family. Any idiot trying to leech on IPOB, trying to use the name of IPOB, trying to subvert the will of the people.
Did you hear him? Anybody using the name of IPOB, trying to subvert the will of the people, trying to subvert the will of the people, the will of the people which have given the Prime Minister and the government in exile the go-ahead order to declare Biafra, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prophesied we will declare Biafra when the people give us the mandate. Is my voice coming out clear? Are you hearing me? Let me know in the comment section because I'm not sure if you are hearing me. Trying to subvert the will of the people, the same will of the people which we are riding on now, that have given the Biafra government the go-ahead order to declare Biafra on the 2nd of December, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prophesied we will declare Biafra when the people give us the mandate. The same government that the people gave the mandate is the same government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prophesied that we shall form a government. He is not telling you, you must wait until after when I'm out, then we'll form God. No, he didn't know what tomorrow brings. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not know what tomorrow brings, but he prophesied that we shall form a government. How many of you heard him? How many of you heard him? Did you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he said, we shall form a government? Did you hear him? Did you hear him say that? Oh, say it go. Oh, say it go. So who is using the name of IPOB? Because last time I checked, we have left that IPOB name for the criminals who claim to be the owners of IPOB. We are operating under the government of Biafra, known as BRGIE, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Last time I checked. So who is he talking to? Who is claiming to be IPOB? IPOB. Who? And remember, this video was made just a couple of days ago, the last court appearance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fully aware that Biafra people now have a government that he prophesied a couple of years ago. He knows everything we are doing today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware of it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware that we are no longer answering or operating under the name of IPOB. He knows. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is aware. So for him to say anybody using the name of IPOB to commit crime, are you paying attention? He knows whom he's talking to. Oh man, agwa. Oh man, agwa Benjamin Madugu. Oh man, agwa Chike Dozie. Oh man, agwa Chinasa Nworo. Okwa Febugo they are one of their henchmen. Febugo, one of their henchmen, they have buyed him. The criminals have buyed one of their henchmen. amara m ife na-eselu fa nke ikpeazụ a maybe onye nke ahụ achọghị ịrapụ fa egbu nyụọ ya anya wee shia ya na social media. Fa gbusiri ya shia ya na social media afọ egbughị ya. Emeka Ugwuoha, the so-called Biafra land coordinator, overall Biafra land coordinator, ọ kafara wee na-egbusisi ụmụazị Igbo. Otu anwa kafara wee na-asụ ụmụazị Igbo akwụ. Emeka Ugwuoha, ife onye mkpamkpa onye anwa kpalụ n'ala Igbo, mkpamkpa datụmanụ kpalụ, ndị o gburu, ndị nwoke nyere ọda ka egbufuo with the order of Chinasa Nworu. Chukwu Yekpe a lot of things, my brothers and sisters. Chukwu Yekpe a lot of things. I'm telling you. Now, let us see. Remember the headline. The headline of this broadcast says, Uchechi Delilah writes Nigeria government to kidnap Simon Ekpa the same way they kidnapped her ex-husband, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the headline. And we have not even come to the letter. We are coming to the letter. We haven't come to the letter. We haven't come to the letter. We will come to the letter, but not now. Let's continue. When we are done exposing order of her criminality and idiocy, then we will come to the letter. Mad people everywhere. Now, there is something else she did. You will be mad on this one. Now. Now, Gezianti, watch ya. Watch ya now. I'm telling you what they do. People are wicked. People are wicked. Now, this very video that I'm about to play right now was shared by Uchechi Delilah. Uchechi Delilah Ejiofor. Are you paying attention? This video was shared a couple of days ago by Uchechi Delilah Ejiofor, claiming that they, according to their propaganda, including all the media given above IRAT of DOS West African Limited, all their, IRAT, all of them were busy tweeting, writing, sharing, broadcasting. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with his son, Uchechi, the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, went to see him in the DSS custody and brought his son for him. And they were playing, they were rejoicing, they were happy in the DSS custody. My brothers and sisters, how many of you saw it? How many of you saw the video? How many of you saw the propaganda just a couple of days ago? Let's say a week or so. How many of you, did you see the video on your screen? Did you see the propaganda they were running with this video a couple of days ago? How Uchechi went to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS custody, how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was very happy to see his son, and they were playing in the DSS custody. The propaganda won't finish them, and I am here this evening to put this propaganda to bed. I have come to put the propaganda to bed because I will show you with evidences. I don't do explanatory exposition. It is not me, not Biafra Unite. I have never done it before and I will never do it. Anything I'm showing you comes with evidence. Now, pay attention. Let me play the video and then I will tosaya very well. Pay attention. I never knew that DSS dungeon where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sleeps in a solitary confinement is so beautiful like this. I wasn't aware. Nobody told me that he was enjoying in a beautiful room. Let me remove the title so that you can see the video properly. I was not aware that the